Senator Ellis, this is a very good amendment, and I hope that everybody's paying close attention to the benefits that you described. Obviously, for a mere $50 million, you're talking about a substantial amount of money coming to the state of Texas with the purpose of health care services that are direly needed by millions of Texans throughout the state of Texas. Is that correct?
That is correct.
And who exactly supports this Medicaid expansion in our state? I mean, someone has to be supporting besides us senators, some of us here on
most
the floor.
of the advocacy groups, Senator, our hospitals are going to end up in a serious financial predicament if we don't figure out how to draw down this money. A number of states that have very conservative Republican governors have found a way to do it. All we do here is give the voters of Texas an opportunity to draw down this $50 million, and then it's up to us to put the parameters in place on how we utilize this money to draw down the federal government.
So the hospitals, the Texas Medical Association, I guess, and other Medicaid programs that are found throughout the state, also, how about the American Cancer Society?
American Cancer Society, Heart Association, Diabetes Association, any health care industry group you can think of.
So this means a lot, not only to those groups in terms of the economic benefits that comes their way, but more importantly to the millions of Texans and we have seen over the last 22 years that you and I have been on the Senate floor, in the Committee on Finance especially, just literally hundreds if not thousands of people each session that appear before us with their needs. People, men, women, and children on wait lines that have been waiting for these services for a long time, that are Medicaid ready, I guess, or approved, that would obviously find them in a better state of health. Is that correct?
That is correct, Senator.
You know, for the life of me, for such a small amount of money, do not understand why we haven't moved on this. It's getting late in the session, and we're going to miss out on an incredible opportunity. I speak for my own district, where if you travel with me any given day, we can visit different parts of that district and find literally thousands of families who qualify for these health care services. It breaks my heart knowing that they're going to continue to suffer in any way. What an incredible opportunity we're given every 2 years to be Christ-like. The only difference is that the good Lord did His healing by just touching people and looking at them and praying over them, and it was done. For us, it takes a little bit of money that we have, money that we don't have to borrow, that money that could be used, put to good use. So I would ask my colleagues on the floor and the author of this bill to be considerate, to allow your amendment to go on, so that we can send a clear message to the people of Texas that this body here truly cares, that we want people in our state that qualify under this criteria called Medicaid, or eligibility called Medicaid, and that they would have the services that they've been waiting for such a long time. My doctor told me something that is engraved in my heart. He told me that the reason people are dying in our state, in our country, because they can't afford to live. And it just hurts my heart to know that we have people like that, people in our communities, people in our state that are not only hungry, but they're in need of health care services that your amendment would take care of and save literally thousands of lives in our state.
Well, Senator, I want to stress, obviously, you put a great human face on it, but this amendment is really about economic development. When you look at the caption, proposing a constitutional amendment providing for the creation and use of funds in the state treasury to provide financial assistance for certain projects, you know, we have to have transportation, we have to have water, but we have to have health care as well. And this amendment creates jobs.
Actually, I
It
think
ties in directly with economic development. I want to stress that to the parliamentarian, and I know she's thinking about it.
So the
I want to
people,
make that point. This
the
is
people
about
that
economic
you're talking-
development.
I appreciate that, because people that are on Medicaid that might get some of these jobs will not be qualifying for Medicaid after they get these jobs. So it's actually taking people off of Medicaid.
Oh, it
So-
is. Senator, this is the biggest job creator that you can think of in Texas. This will create far more jobs than the governor's economic development fund. This amendment is all about economic development.
And there'll be millions of dollars, billions of dollars coming to the state over the next few years to be able to make that happen, correct?
That's what I'm talking about, and I'm hoping nobody's going to...
Well, I look at it
Yes.
as with a human face as well. Thank you so much.